It's kind of interesting that you said that, and I even mentioned Lulu before this, but me and him went to this lady's house. I'll just call her Mevrouw Schula, but
Mm.
that's not her real surname. German woman, very beautiful, probably about like 55 to 60, dude. Like an older woman, but just like I can't even explain to you why I'm saying that. So we pull up at her house, right? And she lives in one of the most luxurious places in Cape Town. And so we pull up there at a house, and immediately I notice a cable car. I'm like, wait, what? So I walk in there, and she says, "Oh, just take the cable car up." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" This, this
Yeah.
lady's got a cable car, because like it's all in the hills there or on the side of a mountain. So this cable car literally takes you up to the main house, and there's two different. Anyways, um,
Yeah, there's
yeah, I just wanna.
two different.
I lost my train of thought because people are annoying. Um, and basically, there's two. The cable car stops at one stop essentially. That's like the front of the house, where the pool is, and then it goes up to the next part. But next to the cable car, there's these steps or like a staircase, but it's been designed to look like a mountain path. So when you actually kick it, you
Mm.
can feel it's like plastic or whatever they used to create it, to like fake stones and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just so that you can walk up there. Dude, this lady, I never once saw her take the cable car.
You
She
always
would go,
took the
just
stairs.
always took this. Dude, and so when I saw that, I was like, oh, I have to do what she does. And obviously the guys I was working with, like I was with two, three guys, Vuyo, Lulu, and Classy. That's his name. um, so and like these are older guys, not maybe that old, but Lulu's a bit younger. And so they would always take the cable car, right? And I
Mm.
would walk up there and they would like laugh at me. But I was like, I'm getting a workout as well, going up and down this thing. And I remember Lulu, because we were obviously talking about the shacks.
Yeah.
He gets there and like we were having lunch and Mefro Shula, she brought us like lemon water and stuff. We were having our lunch. Dude, it's incredible. Having our lunch at this table, ocean. That's all you see in front of you. Just ocean. At this beautiful white house, and the sun is just in the sky like that. And Lulu was like, "What is this place?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, I was
He's like,
gonna say
"What?"
like, what do you?
He was like, "What building is this?" So I'm like, "No, this is a house." And he's like,
Oh shit!
"Can't be true."
He said that, eh?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
"How can?"
dude.
He said, "How can this be someone's house?" He's like, "For that one lady." I'm like, "Yeah, this is her house." And he looks at the cable car. He looks there, and he like, dude, his mind couldn't compute
He's
that
blown
this was
away.
real because he lives in a shack.
Yeah, which is like,
He's got
yeah, which is
five
like,
kids in one shack with a wife, where he's fighting off fleas because of the sand.
mm,
And here's this: he's sitting at a house that's overlooking the ocean. That is seems impossible. And he just went quiet after that. He's
dude,
like,
it's
ah,
actually
you
heartbreaking.
lie.
He
Dude, it
said
is.
that.
I was like, yeah, he's like, you lie, man. And he just went quiet. And I saw his like demeanor just shift. Uh, yeah,
Dude,
I
let
was
that
actually trying
sink.
to bang Mrs. Schuler. And she came to me, dude, which was interesting. Like, I don't know how I organized it, but
And you
I
the
had it so
goal.
that
Sorry, but just the
I know,
nerve,
I know you had something to say, so rather
bro.
say it before I jump into some.
Um, Obviously it's not this woman's fault at all. Like, she has plenty, but she has plenty, and it's not like she stole it or something, but just the nerve that then some white South Africans have to
Well, look,
pretend.
remember she's German, right? She's
I
not even
know,
from South
I know
Africa.
what I know. That's why I'm saying that. But what I'm trying to say is that the nerve of some white South Africans to try and say that the new South Africa is like apartheid or is even worse than apartheid. It's so disrespectful, you know. Even as a black person who has, I mean, you know, my life, it's been full of ups and downs. But like, even when we're in that flat in Zinfandel, compared to that worker Lulu, that's a lot,
Yeah,
right?
it's not even.
You
He would
see,
look at that like, yo, look at this nice
you
place.
get what I'm saying. But like, to know that there are millions in those shacks, and then to with unashamedly just be like, yeah, this is apartheid for whites. It's like, go F yourself. Go F yourself into the next universe, because you have zero. You're so disconnected from the daily struggle and plight of millions of people. And you know what? There was a time, and you can say what you want, the Zulus and the Xhosas and them, they may not have had skyscrapers and horse shit filled streets like London at the time, but guess what? They were living free. They had their own system, and in their system, in their own economic system, they did not know such poverty. They did not know it, right? Because every system
Yeah, because you had
develops.
abundance. You
They
had
had
all
their
your
own
food you
form.
needed.
Exactly. They had their own form of abundance. And now, because of what people, and I'm not saying that because you're white in South Africa today, it's your fault, but you cannot try and deny that systematically and with purpose, black people in South Africa have had literally physically been removed from their land and wealth stolen. Okay, it's not just an economic game of chance. It's not a game of monopoly. Literally, laws and force was used to disenfranchise so many people of their own system, because someone high up in government somewhere thought, you know what, if these blacks have this, if these blacks continue in their abundance, we're not going to have anyone to work in my house and wash my clothes for me, and we're not going to have anyone who's going to mow my lawn, and we're not going to have anyone who's going to want to work in my mines, right? And so they put systems in place to destroy that. And then you come along and you are like, oh, there was nothing here anyway. So everything we've built the roads for them, like Elon Musk's dad, who was like, oh well, we
Yeah.
gave them everything, the roads and the stuff. There was nothing here. Like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, dude. Seriously, dude. Because roads are not the most important thing. We know that. Roads are cool. But like, what's the point of having a beautiful road if you as a person can't even afford a car? If you as a person
But
have your
yeah,
whole
like,
life lived out in a 3 by 3 meter tin shack, then you tell me about beautiful buildings. What does that mean to you? It means nothing. That's why Lulu's mind was blown. The guy doesn't even understand that woman might as well be the Queen of England. You know what I mean?
dude, like, if,
I don't know.
yeah, it's just, and that wasn't the only. I mean, dude, I am so